You're listening to the Roost Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Roost.
Hello.
So we changed our name of our show to Squawk Talk.
Yes, my idea.
It's I think it's cute. I really like it.
Love it.
It gives us kind of something different to do. A little behind the scenes action. Can you grab me my drink?
I guess.
So we've been kind of like sporadic with updating lately because of a mix of two things. One, I got the foot surgery, and I've been like out and about. So, you know, I've been going to work, then coming home and crashing and not being able to move, whatever. So that was one of the reasons why we haven't been recording. The second one is because Chelsea here
I am Rally, leave me alone.
Rally, sorry, has been working on a new show.
Yep, it is The Drawing Board. First episode already dropped. It dropped a day late. I'm sorry. We had to still do all the happy editing and stuff. Pretty much, I have a whole list of artists. I interview them, ask them what they're doing, what they do, how they do it. Just nonchalantly snoop through their stuff and give them fun reactions of seeing it for the first time. They have a comic, they give me what it's about. Then we go on to the fun part where I ask them really stupidly random questions.
Well, so basically it's an artist spotlight with a little bit of humor behind it.
Oh, no, but I have to say what the Q&A is.
Okay, go on.
Some of my top favorite questions are, how do you like your eggs cooked?
All right, don't spoil it for them. They can run and go look at it.
But
don't worry, it's fine.
what dating advice would you give to men over 40?
Easy. Make sure you shave everywhere.
Make sure you have cash or a giant schlong.
That's weird.
It's true.
Or kids.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No.
If you're over 40 and if you're a single dad, like a widower.
Okay, fine, but sorry, kids are no-go for me.
You would date someone who's over 40 right now?
No.
Okay, so then obviously that doesn't matter. Alright, so let's talk more about what else has been going on with us. We are on iTunes now.
Yes.
If you're listening to us from iTunes, hello!
I worked super hard trying to get us on iTunes. Mostly, I kept getting error after error after error, and I was almost on the phone with iTunes, and all of a sudden it went through. So obviously, iTunes did not want to deal with me that day.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a cool thing, because now it's easier for people to kind of, like, access our stuff, do whatever, you know, and, like, you can still download it on your phone to go.
We are also the first thing, if you pop up on iTunes and search The Roost, we're one of the first things that pop up. It is so cool.
So you know how, like, people are, like, Facebook official? Are we iTunes official?
We are iTunes official.
All right, we get the stamp of approval from
Yes.
iTunes. So, feel free to check us out there. Just search The Roost Podcast on iTunes, right? Or was it just The Roost?
Just The Roost.
Okay, so, basically the reason why we're changing up the show, to kind of, like, give it, like, another name, like Squawk Talk, is because we're kind of, like, we're looking to diversify the Roost into becoming, like, different shows and
Almost
whatnot.
like a radio station. Think of us being the morning show, the drawing board being the lunch one, and potentially other shows.
I have some ideas.
The evening and the night shows, or other specialty weekend ones. Speaking of which,
Yes.
kind of decided this, actually, almost 12 hours ago.
Yes.
I'm doing more of a comedy segment.
Okay.
And it happened over lunch, where I'm going to pull in some people, and they're going to explain to me a show, a comic, a video game, and I'm going to re-summarize it back up for them and attempt to follow, completely blind. And we're calling it defrag.
All
and it's
right.
mostly going to be JP and myself.
Well,
And it's going to be fun. It's going to be super sporadic, because it's going to be things that I don't know about that someone else does.
okay.
So that's going to be the hard challenge.
So let's talk about stuff that we've done this week, right?
Oh my god, I've done a lot of stuff this week.
So this week we've kind of been, I got a PS4. I broke down, I bought a PS4 because it was like...
PS Quad.
Yeah, because I was kind of like, I bought Digimon Cyber Sleuth on a whim, like impulse buying.
You wanted that DLC, Black Agumon, man.
Yeah, I got like...
Don't lie,
I got a
you
whole
wanted
bunch
a
of
DLC.
I got day one DLC, which you shouldn't do, by the way. Don't pre-order games unless you absolutely need to. Or you 100% want to see the brand grow, and it's something like you want to support, whatever. So I pre-ordered it. I didn't even own a PS4 yet. So I just went out and I bought a PS4. I've been playing Call of Duty, Black Ops.
Nerd, scrub.
So I don't know why everybody hates on me for playing Black Ops. I actually kind of enjoy it.
Okay, I can't hate on you as much as I want to because you don't camp in a corner.
No, I don't. And I mean, I've only played it like 2 days. I mean, we still have Bloodborne to play through.
I mean, also, I acquired an achievement. I stayed alive for 5 seconds and I assisted in a kill in Call of Duty, everyone. Oh my god, I assisted in killing someone and I didn't glitch out.
Oh lord. So, besides that, we're kind of getting ready for con season.
Yep, our next con is coming up in 2 weeks in Poughkeepsie. So if we have any Dutchess County, Orange County, Ulster County, Sullivan County viewers, come on out, give us some love. I'll even give you a hug. Mm-hmm. I like hugs. Hugs are fun.
So besides that, I'm kind of like coming up with some ideas on the side for shows to host and stuff like that to see what else we can do with it. Because you know what, if we can get like enough variations of shows, nothing too much because we don't want to spread ourselves out too thin, but like we want to have maybe a full rotation during the week, right? Mm-hmm. But it's something that's fun to do. We're gonna possibly be doing a Patreon soon. Mm-hmm.
I want to at least get to Roost episode 10 before we do that.
We're like 3 episodes away from Roost episode 10.
Okay, so in like another 3 weeks, we'll start thinking about it.
So, when we put up episode 10, maybe episode 10 will be like the hey, we're doing a Patreon episode where we talk about, what we want to do with it and where we think it's going to go. There's a couple things that have been popping up. There's been the Fine Bros incident.
Yeah. Now the Yaya Han incident.
Yep. Well,
which that's still breaking right now, mind you.
The Fine Bros incident was kind of a lot bigger, though. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's also to the video game community right now. The whole Yaya thing is the same.
Oh no, it was bigger than the video game community. Chelsea wasn't even the video game community. It was the whole YouTube.
YouTube
community.
Video game community.
No, it wasn't even video game. Stop saying video game.
It totally was.
People who posted videos on YouTube were the ones that got affected.
So pretty much, do you want to sum it up or do you want me?
No, we'll talk about it in a sec. We don't have to talk about it right now. What else happened this week? Did anything big happen this week?
Super Bowl, but no one else really cares about that.
Oh,
just scan right over there.
No, I mean...
Hold up, so I'm going to sum up that the Super Bowl was Bronies versus Furries, and Bronies won. There you go.
Oh, well, Broncos
Congratulations,
won.
The Bronies won, the Furries lost. I'm
what
sorry.
What else was there?
Sorry, Furries.
There was a couple... Excuse me, we're recording late tonight. Yeah. There was a couple other things that we did this week, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
But because I've been dead.
You have been DED dead in water this entire week and a half.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be out for another half a week. Before I can even do anything. So we're probably gonna record another Roost episode tomorrow to try to keep up with the time. Not to pull back the veil or anything, but we try to record everything on time-ish.
Oh my god, I actually sat for probably, just so you know, the drawing board is pretty much pre-recorded.
No, nothing can be live in a podcast.
I know, but pre-recorded, oh god, I'm already a month and a half out. But it's because I want to keep up with this. And all the artists actually this is the week or 2 weeks before what we call as Hell Week, which is the week that our conventions start.
Right.
It is, we literally post on Facebook saying, I'm doing this, nobody message me unless your arm is falling off, pretty much. Or unless someone died.
Have you considered just going onto that Artist Alley board when you post new episodes of the chalkboard or drawing board and just posting it there?
I can only do that on Sunday for Self-Promotion Sunday.
Okay.
You cannot post anything with a link that you create on any other day.
Not even
get
work in
ban
progress?
No, but I can use my work in progress for callouts, which I'm going to be doing again.
All right,
a couple people still haven't messaged me back. I feel so lonely.
All right, so there hasn't really been much this week. We're kind of boring.
Let's go into the whole Fine Brothers thing.
So Fine Brothers thing was that these guys called the Fine Brothers, the guys that did like
Kids react, elderly reacts, YouTubers react,
teens react, stuff like that. They kind of did this whole shebang where they were making something called React World, which allowed you to license out their brands and their content to make your own React videos. And then basically you gave it to them and they paid you for it. The only problem with that is that they were copywriting React videos, any type of React videos, and a bunch of other things too. So it's no bueno.
And it's pretty much trying to monopolize over any of the smaller channels and etc.
Well, they called a lot of copyright claims against smaller channels that just did general React videos.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Not just like kids React videos. They were doing any type of React videos. Anything that said the word React in it, they were pulling down if you got too many views.
So pretty much what they did was they came out with a statement that said we are retracting all copyrights and we are retracting and demolishing them. We are pulling all DCMA. Yeah. All of the claims that we put out, we're pulling all of them and letting them go back on, and we are just continuing making React videos.
No, they're not.
They aren't?
No.
They said it in their letter.
No, they did not. You didn't read their letter. I read it.
Yes, I did.
They are not. They're ceasing React World, which was their licensing program. They are not.
I'm pulling this up fast.
They are not stopping making React videos. Why would they do that?
Because of all the garnered hate that they just received.
Do you understand that they have 13 million subscribers?
Yep, they lost a whole bunch of them.
They lost 1 million subscribers. Yeah, that's nothing compared to 13. I'm telling you, they're not shutting down. They'd lose way too much money on shutting down. I know for a fact that, let's see, there was a couple other cool stories. Did you see the video of or did you hear about the video about the guy whose girlfriend almost got struck by lightning?
Yes.
And he was Australian, right?
Our radio station won't stop talking about it.
No, they only talked about it once.
And then the evening show talked about it, and then they talked about it again.
Why are you being so grouchy?
Oh my god, you're the grouch. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, it's been like a quiet week. You know, I'm still kind of out of it. And Chelsea's on her phone.
No, I'm trying to find this.
Yeah, you could try it as long as you want. It doesn't matter. They're not shutting down.
They aren't. I didn't say that they're shutting down.
They're not. No, they're not stopping making React videos. That's all they make.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bite me.
No. I refuse.
Good.
Alrighty. So, besides that, let's see. I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which I love. Oh my gosh, that game is amazing. They kind of like made it like a Persona-esque game, except the story is kind of bad. Except it's so good, like the gameplay is niche and nice, and like I don't like turn-based games, but I love this. I don't know why. The game is artificially deep, and I'm using all like this criticisms of the game, but it's the reason why I love it. Because no matter what, you're not getting overcomplicated with how many moves people have, because they all kind of tell you what they do, and it's all kind of the same. And you know, even your full-out attackers get support moves, and everybody gets like 12 moves. It's great, and then you have a full Digivolution chain, then you can de-Digivolve them and then re-Digivolve them. The main character looks awesome. You know, stuff like that. Cyber Sleuth's pretty good. I'd suggest you pick it up if you're a hardcore Digimon fan like me.
I mean, I even made a save file, and for me to play a PlayStation game, that's pretty impressive. Because I'm almost strictly Nintendo-based.
Alright.
I do, right now, it's kind of breaking, because Yaya Han, the famous cosplayer, has worked with Joanne Fabrics to bring you cosplay fabric. Now, this has popped up on my Facebook page so many times. I heard it when it was first announced, and then for like the next 2.5 months, people kept spamming me. I think half my Facebook list has actually posted this on my page of some sort. I called it from the beginning. It's going to be low quality. You have to mass produce this, make it affordable, and still make it look good. And I'm doing air quotes here. Called in the beginning, it's going to be cheap. I'm actually going to be taking a look at it tomorrow. From what I've heard, the pleather and the armor leather that they have peel, and it makes this peeling noise. I hate it with a loathing passion because I do a bunch of sewing on the side.
Right.
Cannot deal with peeling fabrics. Like, if some of my pleather starts to peel, I don't care. I ditch it. At that point, I do not want to work with it. The 4-way spandex is really thin. You're paying $20 a yard. To be honest, I have a little black book of spandex houses up the wazoo from 37th to 39th Street, going all the way down New York City, of where you can get what and for half the price. Plus, they always give you at least 1/4 to 1/3 of a yard more, which is really nice. So I want to see what it is. What I'm really interested in is hearing if this is actually true or not. People have broken out in rashes, hives, and blisters because of something the fabric is treated with, and when they washed the fabric, it caused them to break out because it was chemically treated. Mm-hmm. I want to know if this is true. The people have said that they've contacted Yaya on Facebook and their posts have gotten deleted. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, she's not good with negative feedback at all. I'm not believing anything yet.
Okay.
But I really want to see how the story develops.
Well, I mean, anytime that someone treats something with a specific
chemical to keep the vibrancy. Like, they have what it's for, but I want to know, like, I actually want to get a small bit and wash it and actually just make, like, a fingerless glove or something and wear it and see what happens.
I mean,
I'll give one of my arms a shot here.
It's not worth it. It's not worth your trouble. It's not your job to do that, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. But mostly also the 4-way stretch fabrics, you can actually find that in Joann's for less than the 30% markup or 40% markup.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's in her line is already a Joann's thing. The only thing that's new is the scale print fabric.
Right.
Which, if you literally look online for scale print New York City, or scale print fabric New York City, you will find Spandex House has it, World of Spandex has it, and they all ship, and it's all anywhere between $9 and $13, and they ship it to you.
So,
like, it's so much easier.
So I'm gonna derail your topic. I'm gonna derail your topic.
Go for it. I'm already done.
Out soon?
What?
The new Zelda game, the new remake.
Do you know what comes out soon, and is it the 27th?
What's that?
Is the 27th.
What's the 27th?
Freaking Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, which, by the way, so I would love to be able to splice in the comment from previous episode, dude, they aren't going to get it out in time, or it's going to be a closed beta for Pokemon Go. Guess what they pulled the release date for?
Speaking of closed beta.
They pushed it back again. It is now just definitively being released this year.
Is more important,
I called it.
This is more important, though. Overwatch beta comes out tomorrow.
Oh my god, you're not getting in.
Don't tell me that.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to do the podcast with you anymore.
I love you, though. I'm sorry. But you sat there refreshing your page for the entire day.
Yeah, I want to get in.
Oh my god, this is like video game talk this week. I love it.
It's alright. Blizzard turned 25 today.
Happy birthday, Blizzard.
Fun fact, I almost got a job with Blizzard.
Oh yeah, you applied for it.
And I just didn't pursue it because I wanted to keep my current job.
Mm-hmm. I like your current job. It's fun.
Yeah.
You make tacos.
No.
Or computers.
Stop telling people.
You make computers that make tacos.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
So
I just make up things that he works on at work. So you're making a taco machine.
So Twilight Princess, right?
The revamp.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I want that wolf amiibo. We're pre-ordering it for the wolf amiibo.
Okay, it doesn't look as good as the Wind Waker reboot, but it's pretty good. You're doing visual jokes on an audio-only show.
Shut up, I have a pretty face for radio.
Oh, God.
I've been stupidly giddy all night long, so I truly apologize.
Have you played Twilight Princess?
You see, unfortunately, the only copy that my mommy could get me was for the Wii, and I couldn't get past the fishing. And I kept trying to find it for the GameCube, but I'm sorry, I'm not chilling out like $60 for the freaking GameCube version.
I have a GameCube version somewhere.
The look I'm giving you now.
It's okay. Did you know fun trivia about Twilight Princess?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that they originally designed it, like, they were designing both versions simultaneously?
Ooh.
And then when they designed the version for the Wii, they actually flipped the map around. Like, the overworld has been, like, flipped. You look like you don't care.
Just that look of, God damn it.
They flipped it on purpose.
Your Nintendo.
Well, no, they flipped it on purpose so that it would be easier for you to use the Wiimote to get around.
Do we want to say... Well, first off, it is Nintendo's 20th anniversary this year, so we
it's Pokemon's 20th anniversary.
Okay, Pokemon's 20th anniversary.
Nintendo's been along... How could Nintendo have a 20th anniversary if we have a 25th anniversary amiibo for Mario?
Time travel.
Okay, and Kirby's already had a 20th anniversary.
Shush you.
So it's Pokemon 20th anniversary. And Chelsea's holding up the special Mew plushie that came out.
I love how I could play with its feet. It's super duper cute. Which...
Yeah, it's a very cute plushie. Do you want to talk about it? We could talk about it. We got an extra one to give away.
Yeah.
At a convention. If you come to our table at a convention, we have a couple of these plushies left to give away. And we are going to give it away basically on a raffle.
I do, like, the pictures online do not do this cutie justice. I thought it was going to be the ugly, shiny fabric that was almost like the Doodle Bears from the 90s. And any millennial, I'm so sorry that you never got to experience a Doodle Bear.
I never got a Doodle Bear because I'm a dude.
Dude. Dad joke. I'll accept it at this point. I think my only gripe is the embroidery on it. They totally could have done a better job.
Yeah, I don't know if this... And I don't like the way the eyes are done on this either, but I still think it's a really cool plushie.
It's super... It's shiny.
Yeah.
Shink.
Oh, God, she just stole it out of my hands. But you guys can get your own from us. If you weren't lucky enough to go to the GameStop and pick one up, we will be selling it... Not selling it. We will be giving it away at NonCon in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, we are doing one at NonCon.
Are we?
I don't know. I kind of just wanted to, like, pick two out of a hat of all the cons we're going to and just spontaneously be like, hey, yo, we're giving it away here.
We also have amiibos to give away, too.
Yeah, we do.
We have a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yep.
Come by our booth. Let us know if you're coming to NonCon for...
I know we have one person coming. If
you listen to us and you're in Poughkeepsie area and you're coming...
Poughkeepsie, Kingston, Middletown, Newburgh.
If you're in that area and you're coming to visit...
Killfish, Kill, Wappinger Falls, Warwick. Let's go up a little bit.
Basically, if you're going to NonCon and you're gonna come stop by our table, let us know. We'll say hi. And we'll talk to you. We'll hang out. We'll be bros.
I like being bros.
So let us know.
Oh, Clink Bubble Tea, because I know for a fact the Tea Talk's going to be there, which you need to avoid. So, actually, I do want to tell the funny story, if that's okay.
Whatever.
Okay, so there's a place in Poughkeepsie called Tea Talk, and they have really yummy good tea, and they also have bubble tea. My personal favorite. So, we stopped by one time, this was over the summer, and they have a little free sample thing, so I give them a free sample of a strawberry one. What happens? Your throat starts closing up.
Yep.
So
my eyes start swelling.
His throat starts, like, swelling up. His tongue swells up. His eyes swell and turn red. I'm like, great, you're allergic to bubble tea. Just what I need.
Your favorite thing ever?
Exactly. One of my favorite drinks ever. So I'm like, all right. So we go back, like, what, 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
Or so? Yeah.
It was 2 weekends ago.
And I'm like, all right, well, we're not going to get you a bubble tea, but just come in with me. I'm going to order. What starts happening? His tongue swells up, his throat swells up, his eyes swell up. You are allergic to Tea Talk, one of my literal favorite places besides the Garment District.
Yep.
GG, sweetie.
Did
You're
you want to
allergic to
interview
the air.
you should interview the owner of Tea Talk.
I would, but she's super duper busy all the time. Like,
That's
I
okay.
barely, when I go in there to do the specialty boba plush that I make, she's always running it. She's super busy. And if it's not Tea Talk, it's with her son, so.
That's okay. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we'll find something soon. We need another guest to come on soon.
We do.
Do we want to go ask Eric again to come back on?
We totally should. He was fun.
You want to ask Eric if he wants to come on tomorrow?
I guess.
We'll record next week's stuff. That way him and I can hang out.
Sure, I'll ask him. You know I'm going over there
And then we can talk about wrestling.
Oh my god.
We can talk about other stuff. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be a fun podcast, but we'll put it up next week.
Of course. I don't think that anything's really, besides some of the nerdy stuff, nothing's really, like, slated for the next 2 weeks or so.
No, we're not really doing anything.
It's all at the end of the month. Oh, by the way, stop by your GameStop, get the Mew code.
Yep.
'Tis super duper 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 adorable. So cute. Love it.
I gotta find more nerdy people to get on the show to talk about stuff.
We do.
I have someone that I could talk, we could talk about nerdy tabletop stuff with.
Oh, and since this is airing this week, if I'm right, next week, holy crap, for all my Ruby fans out there, oh my freaking holy crapping Christ. Holy shit. I just finished watching episode 11. My heart cannot take this field trip any longer. I need the season finale, and I need it now.
You totally cut me off from me talking about our other cool guest that we wanted to have.
Which is?
Mr. O'Brien.
Really?
He wants to come on and talk to us.
Okay.
He was one of the original guests we had slated up just to talk with, and then you just ended up ditching him. Yeah.
I need to give him a hug.
Well, he's multiple states away, so I don't think you can give him a hug.
He spontaneously arrives up here.
All right, well, we'll talk to him. We'll see if we can get him on the show, even if it's a Skype interview.
Mm-hmm.
That's no big
Skype
deal.
calls are fun.
Well, sometimes...
That's how, like, the entire drawing board is done, over Skype calls, and it's super fun.
I have a couple other people for you to interview for the drawing board, too.
Oh, man, now I just went back into a depression over the drawing board.
We have, like, 3 other people that we want. You have a special surprise for the drawing board, right? And Squawk Talk? Or is it just the drawing board that you're getting that special person for?
Lip it to me. Huh?
The whole, like... Yeah, I'm making motions.
Oh, our super specialty guest.
Is that Squawk Talk or is that drawing board only?
I would love for him to come on both, but right now he's super busy, so towards the end of the summer when his comic's about to drop.
Okay, we'll do it then.
We're gonna have him on both.
Sounds good to me.
So if someone can give a wild guess on who it is, I'd give you a kudos.
It's okay.
But I highly doubt that
I have some people that are good that could come on too. There's a couple people that I know that are like small enough but not small enough. There's that artist of that webcomic that I follow on Twitter. He's right out of Syracuse. Mm-hmm. So he's a nice guy. I'll see if I can send him a message. He's kind of like an odd one, but I'll see if I can interview him. There's a couple other people that I could get on. I
love odd people though.
You want to take someone for a wild ride? If you want to take the podcast for a wild ride, I can try to contact Travis Wu. But after the whole Hitler stuff, we probably don't want to bring him.
What?
You don't know about Travis Wu?
No.
Travis Wu got fired from Channel Fireball for basically taking Hitler's side in a theoretical argument.
What?
Yeah, and
Explain this to me.
He went on stream and basically said the Jews deserved it. Yeah. Great job, T-Woo. You did this during work. He was immediately let go.
Oh my god.
He's like, yeah, the Jews own the media, etc., etc. And then, Channel Fireball was like, we're not having any of this crap. So, yeah. If you guys have an idea of who you want to see as a guest on the show, send us an email. You can either send us a message over Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Comment.
Tweet us.
Tweet at us at the Roost Podcast. Roost Podcast. Mm-hmm. Roost Podcast, not the Roost Podcast.
Roost Podcast.
At Roost Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can email us at roost.podcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. And it's roost.podcast.
Yep. Hit us up. We'll try to fit people in your schedule who would want to come on.
Mm-hmm. There was something else I wanted to discuss. I'm trying to think really fast. Okay, I lost it.
That's okay. We can end here. I think this is a good ending point.
Oh my god. There's actually a break from Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, I'm sorry. Mega Dimension Neptunia.
I don't know what the difference is. Don't
Mega
worry.
Dimension is this one, and you play through 3. Hyperdimension is everything else. Unless you have Mach Dimension, then that one's a whole different thing, and this is where we pull in the other one and we do defrag. Because this is going to be funny for me to try to follow.
Okay. I think we're good. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
Stay happy, stay fluffy, stay feathery.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.